Hey guys, welcome back to B&B Toys. Today we're going to take a look at these two characters, Wenwu and Shang Chi from the movie Shang Chi. I hope I'm saying that right. I believe that is the correct way to say it. First thing we want to look at here is Shang Chi's weapon. He's got a really... I'm having a problem zooming in on this. So I'm going to try my best, guys. But he's got a nice weapon here with this leather wrap. It hangs over a little bit, kind of does that on both sides. It's got two different colors. And it does the point. It's very plain. I feel like they could have done a little better with it, but it is what it is. And also here we have Wenwu's weapon, which is awesome. This is exactly what I'm talking about. This is plain. This is really, really nice. The colors on there just pop. I'm not sure what it's called, but I'm familiar with it. Something like it being used for martial arts and that. It's perfect. It's gigantic. It's almost the height of the figures, but at least we get some nice weapons here. So for the Shang-Chi figure, he gets two sets of hands. His first set is this kind of like growling or grasping hands. Kind of like, I think Black Panther had some like these. Also, I don't know exactly what these are for. I feel like they're to hold chopsticks or something. I don't know why. Yeah, they're really, I don't, maybe in the movie I'll find out shortly, but I don't know exactly what these are for. I mean, it's nice to get extra hands, of course, but, you know, it'd be nice to know what they're for. So on the Wenwu, if I'm saying that right, I hope, his hands are quite similar. This second pair, not this pair. This pair is more of a gripping hand. This is what I kind of thought we were going to see with Shang-Chi as well. And as for the other pair of hands, they're just like the ones that Shang-Chi has. Well, let me see. Yeah, except for he's got the two fingers up. Yeah, it's a little different. Same idea, I should say. So as far as the figures go, we'll start with Shang-Chi. I think the likeness on this is ridiculous. I would have liked a little more of an expression. There's a little dirt on him. That hair is just really done well. They sculpted it perfectly. His eyes kind of look, I don't know, there's just something weird. Like it's not dead center. I don't know, maybe it's me. The sculpt on this figure is absolutely amazing. His head doesn't really do much for tilting. Look at that. That's amazing. I really like that a lot. Of course, it goes all the way around because it's on the peg. His ab, he has the ab crunch, so he comes forward that far. And then he goes back that far as well. He does have that rotation right there, so that's really, really nice to have a waist cut on your figure. His arms come up this high. And, of course, you could turn it around and make it higher. As far as the elbows go, he's got no problem putting his hand up to his face if he wants to smoke, or if you have a utensil you want to use for the figure. This is really ratchety. It feels very cheap, or fragile, I should say, as well. Of course, he's got a thigh cut. His knees are a little stiff as well. Comes all the way back here. I love the shoes. The pants are very plain. I feel like they could have put a little texture into them to just make this pop, and then, I don't know, pockets or something to just break it up a little bit, but the shoes do a nice enough job down here. So our foot comes back that far and comes forward this far, and of course we have that pin here forward so we can rock. Get a little swivel so you can get some action, of course, because these are action figures, they're martial artists. So yeah, the shoes are, I really, really like his shoes a lot. I think the laces look good. Yeah, so as far as the Shang-Chi figure goes, I think the outfit's really nice. The only issue I have is the pants. I love that these guys have the rolled up sleeves. That's really different than what you see in most figures nowadays. Yeah, good figure. So the Wenwu figure is a little different for me. I really thought this character looked awesome. I know he's the Mandarin, I believe, and he's tied in with Iron Man, but I don't know if they're going to do that at all. That would be really cool to have Ben Kingsley come on screen. So his head goes forward, comes back, and he's got that tilt too. Huh? What? You want to take the race? I'm going to get you, sucker. So as far as his waist goes, he's got a little bit of an issue here with articulation all the way over. He does crunch that far and back that far. And he's got amazing, so he tilt here at his waist so he can rotate all over. My main issue here with this skirt is this skirt should have been fabric because this guy cannot move his legs. This is a martial arts action figure, and the martial arts and action are really being taken out of this figure a lot. So before we go down there anymore, his arm comes up. It's a little hindered by this pad, but not much. As you see, you really can get out of the way if you want, but you don't want to push it too far. As you can see, it's cut a little bit. So I was messing with them a little earlier, so I really like this figure. His elbow, again, it's another one where they're just really tight. He can bring his hand all the way up, or if you want him to look like he's going to beat you up, I think that's a really good pose. The likeness on this is great as well. It looks just like that actor. Yeah, so this is the hindering skirt, or I don't know exactly what the correct term is. Please don't butcher me in the comments. But if you do know, let me know. It is pinned in right here. Not very well. I've tried a couple times to remove it, and every time I get a little nervous. But you can kind of lift it up a bit, but that's all you're going to get for articulation. If this is cloth like they do on a lot of figures, Star Wars too, I think this would have benefited so much more. They could have made this piece plastic here and then just had all this cloth here. So the articulation for the legs is kind of going to be useless. Because if you bend too far, this plastic here again starts to whiten and it starts to break. It's unfortunate because he's got really good articulation here. I love these boots on him. I love the little color that he's got in the side of the boots. I mean, I wish the laces were a different color, but if that's according to the movie, that's how it is. So his foot comes forward this far, if you want to fancy foot him, and comes all the way that forward. Really nice. He's got that rocker in there so he can get those amazing poses, but he can't really bend much. You could force it, but you're going to start tearing here and here and up in here somewhere, but it's really nice. I mean, the color, the pattern, the belt that they have on it, like you can see they try to continue the same pattern up here for his waist. It's just really nice, but it's unfortunate. But the 10 rings, interesting choice to use them as bracelets, which I think looks really cool on screen. Makes for better movie effect. I really like them. I think it looks nice on here. I'd love to see if they had like a little action thing, but this is Hasbro and it's a $20 figure, so yeah, what more can you say about the design in here? This is the sculpt they did is really nice. All these different patterns he's got on his chest. I didn't see if this is, no, this whole piece is just together. And that shoulder guard, which I don't know if he uses bows or what, but that shoulder guard's really, really nice. Again, another nice figure here. I love the jet black color in both of these figures. The serious faces is cool. His is a little more how it should be, and I think they should have done two different sculpts. Had him like a regular like this and angry, and then him like a normal and then angry. I think that would have been so awesome. So yeah, guys, that's my review and look at these wonderful figures. I will be getting more of them in. I do have the bath pieces, and I'm very interested in building Mr. Hyde or Dr. Hyde. I'm not sure which one it is. And he's also got a huge cane that came with it as well. It's nice and beat up. I love that they're doing work on here. This looks like it's worn wood, and it's got markings. Like, just for a cane, they did a really good job. Compared to, you know, the weapon that came with Shang Chi. I don't know. I mean, if it looks like what's in the movie, it's fine. I do like the wrap, but I think they could have done a little more to this. Maybe a little wash or some scarring would have brought the details out, but I'm going to get out of your hair, guys. As always, I appreciate you watching my videos, not watching them. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Take it easy.